Hey, hello, good evening. Today it's a Wednesday, the 10th of November 2021. I'm sitting in front of a new painting, and I really want to show you guys my latest artwork. It's going into the right direction. As in with every painting, I'm lost mostly. Um, yeah, I don't know how to explain. Like a painter's block, you have to dig through your own techniques and also what you want to paint in a way. So every time it's different. So here it goes. Again, really colorful. Over here you see the afterlife going up with the twin soul going to a new planet into the universe. I really like it. It's going into the right direction. So I'm very happy with that because I had really difficulties with continuing it. The first part over here took me 2 days or so, and I already knew a bit what I wanted to have, but this part is totally new in a way, and I really like it. It is going into the right direction. So let's check out my vlog for upcoming week. I'm talking about the things I've did, things I've encountered. But before we start, I want to show you guys something. Here it goes. I will talk about it in a bit. 1, 2, 3, and 4. I'm very happy. Yeah, with poetry, with stories and artwork I made throughout the years, talking about being schizophrenic and psychotic, but also my search into the afterlife with through reincarnation. I'm really positive that it is really there, that it exists, and that's what I'm talking about mostly. But yeah, to make books out of them, these thoughts and feelings and artwork, that's really amazing. So I'm very happy. Let me check it out. New Milestones, episode 30. So here it goes. It's a bit about my diary again, and in other parts about my thoughts, what I was thinking about. So I do hope it makes sense, of course. So there's one way to find that out, just by continuing. So here we go. New Milestones, episode 30. The other day, I checked out my Amazon account and tried to order some copies for my own books. You can't order paperbacks on the Dutch Amazon site, only ebooks. Because I don't have a credit card, I couldn't order them on Amazon.com. Today, I got a message that my order has been cancelled, so I tried it out the second time via the British Amazon. Again, I didn't succeed, because you need a credit card. Then I came up with the idea to order them via the German Amazon site, because they have euros as well, and Germany, as you know, is next to the Netherlands. I got a link to pay them via a link that is custom in the Netherlands. I finally succeeded in ordering them. Bingo. I ordered 7 copies from each of my books. I wrote 4 of them in total. I even have 2 new books that might be online in the future. As a writer, I get a discount when ordering my own books. Never thought about that before, to order them via the German Amazon site. I want to sell these in my hometown for people who are interested. And who knows, maybe from the internet as well. So please let me know. You can always ask, of course. And I do get a discount, so it's cheaper. It's cheaper than to order them on your own via the Amazon site. In the last 2 days, I had some nice things to do. I went to a Middle Eastern restaurant in the east part of Amsterdam with a good friend of mine. We started with a plateful with messes, so tapas, which were really great. Afterwards, we got a mixed grill as well. In the end, we were really full, and the price of the meal was really low, by the way. For 2 people, including a tip and a bottle of water, only 40 euros. It was the second time we came here. Just like first time, it was a real treat. Finishing the evening with a shisha in a lounge in the west of Amsterdam. We talked about many things again, like series and movies online, but also in the cinema, like Dune, and another one about knights fighting each other in medieval times. I saw the trailer and it looks pretty cool. After more than an hour, we drove back home again, and I had a nice evening. I also subscribed myself on Amazon Prime. Many great series and movies for only €2.99 a month. That means I'm streaming on 3 platforms with great content, like Netflix, Disney Plus, and now Amazon as well. I think it's worth the money. Back in the day, you could download most of the content online, but I always said to myself that when there is a great content for a reasonable price, that I would do it. And that's the same with music. So I have Spotify as well for daily music. Just prepared a new canvas, painted it black, and can start whenever I want to, maybe even in a bit. Might want to watch some series again online. Yesterday I watched some Seinfeld, Friends, and The Big Bang Theory in the evening. Was fun to watch them. Some thoughts about the mind. We are shouting within ourselves, blowing up things while being in a small cage, multiplying thoughts going up and down, like molecules inside a table. Still wood, though. An inside, inside, an inside. Moving again, to universal love outside the boxes of thought. They let you be. You will feel the love on the surface while breathing energy from the afterlife into your system. Love, a great feeling. Gradations, again. When are you a person? And when are you a soul? You are a soul, but are dividing your inside with the darker spheres of the afterlife, blowing up the inside thoughts and feelings. Who are you with other people? Who are you within our societies? Maybe even religion. One life or many lives, dividing your thoughts in boxes of the unknown, or bad parts you've traveled to in lives before, this one. Universal love is real. Letting go of past lives and focus on the new. They will come to change our societies for the better. With every step, new and warm feelings of love. Within your mind, you will grow big time. Sometimes you are feeling strange within yourself. You don't know who you are. You don't recognize the feeling you have. Is there only one step? Or are you looking forward across a chessboard, looking at multiple moves, here and there? A step. Check. It is just one game. Or many. A new boundary set. 1919. A new line. Where are you projecting the inside outside again? Fiction? What is your feeling? The box of thoughts rises to interact with these feelings. Where are the universal feelings then? Getting rid of unwanted thoughts, losing within these thoughts, letting go again. Sometimes the bad thoughts pop up when you're thinking about good things, in a way to let you know that eventually you will only use the good parts, aiming at the highest spheres, trying to make the connections from dot to dot as energy. These feelings are invisible and can only be thought by trying it out. Something invisible, but with the big map of the cosmos invisible and visible when learning these things and feeling. It will grow bigger than you think, like atoms. We can't see them, but they are there every second of the day. When learning about these new maps, we change from the inside as well. In feelings you can see and feel these new maps. That is amazing. Learning all over again, just like lost civilizations. Learning new things and adjust them into our lives. Globally, there were things we don't know until they were discovered. Learning new things to discover the truth. Egyptians, Mayan, Inca, Roman Empire, Persian Empire, and so on. It is normal until it is out of date. Then after passing over, you will return back on Earth again. So the views of past societies came back through the people who reincarnated again. That's funny sometimes. We can change societies, but also relieve them through which some of the things we did come back. Who we are within ourselves. Learning through mistakes and change for the better. When talking about it, it seems so natural. We have to forgive ourselves of actions of the past. We were these people and did these things all the time. When doing harm to other people, you have to make good for it. Via reincarnation, we can grow massively if we want to change big time. No more wars, no more corruption, no more racism and sexual assault. Being good to everyone, to every one of us. Because when acting like something for the better of humankind, big or small, that will come back in future lives. From there on, you will go through the good spheres of the afterlife. The afterlife is bigger than our lives on earth, always, but you can't live it in the fullest degree of your own heart, an inner beauty. Then swapping these things to the higher levels of the afterlife and projecting them on earth, changing our society again. Small steps make big steps. We're getting there eventually. So in a way, certain things on earth might seem not logical, but isn't. After it is discovered, it seems so normal. But when living in these times, it wasn't always the case. Time of war is something like that as well. Don't do bad things though. The afterlife is justice as well. It is a moment on earth, but not in the light of the afterlife. We are all brothers and sisters. Don't lose inside your ego. You are a part of God, but not justifying bad things on your own. In the past we had murder as well. You have to make good for that. Had a couple of easy days. I slept a lot, was really tired. In between some grocery shopping, I got a new letter to take my blood samples again. This time for the medicine level. I will do that after the weekend, I guess. In the evenings I watch series mostly. Again, Friends, Seinfeld and The Big Bang Theory. as well, Only Murders in the Building. A part of a movie as well, but I didn't finish that one yet. Baby Driver, it is called. There will be new measurements in our country as well for the coronavirus. Keeping your distance again, wearing a mouth cap, but also showing your QR codes in shops and restaurants. Not everyone did that. Also had some dinners with my parents. Really great meals while having conversations in between. Still haven't painted yet. It is time for phase 2 of the autumn series. Might want to start this evening. I had some thoughts in between about expositions and the books I wrote. I will receive them next week. I'm listening to the Black Album from Metallica, a remastered version that came out recently. Earlier on, I listened to Neil Young and Bob Dylan as well. Again, some days passed by. It is Sunday morning at the moment. I went to Amsterdam with 2 friends of mine on a Friday evening. We talked in the car, which was nice. First we went to Naskip, a Suriname toko in the east part of Amsterdam. Ooh, with really great fried chicken, really juicy and tasty. Afterwards we drove to the east part of town again for a shisha. We talked with the 3 of us, and after a good 1.5 hours we drove back home again. The other day I went out shopping with my mother, as mostly on a Saturday. Took some rest in the afternoon again. In the evening, I first had dinner with my parents, which was a great meal. Afterwards, I started to paint again. I wasn't satisfied on the first day, but after the second day, I was. It is going into the right direction. The other day, I also chatted a bit with my eldest brother, which was nice. He went out in the city of Manila, in the Philippines. Really a beautiful city. In the last 2 days, I let the dog out with a nice stroll through the park. I will do the same today. No rush. Then I will start to paint again later on as well. I sent a message to an art gallery that has multiple art galleries in Barcelona and Amsterdam. I got a reply back if I wanted to send them a new message to their artist department, so I just did that. I got another reply back that they will only reply on artists they are interested in, so now it is waiting for another reply. If not, that's okay as well. At least I've tried it out. And then the last part. Today I went out with a good friend to a large music store in Amsterdam. Bax.nl it is called. I wanted to buy a new headphone, a good one. He offered me to go with me to buy one. Better than to go there than to order them online. He's a musician and he knows a thing or two about headphones. We checked some out. Some worked and some didn't. Turned out I didn't hear anything because of the ohm level is different for each device, like a phone or computer, but also for musical instruments. We got some help from a friendly guy. He let us listen to different headphones, also wireless, with Bluetooth. Eventually, my eye fell on a Shure SRH840. I listened to that headphone as one of the first. That friend of mine recommended this one as well. You can use this brand as well for microphones and things like that. Really happy with this headphone. Then we drove back home. His girlfriend was on a visit. We decided to order some sushi and checked out the menu. Soon after, the sushi was delivered. The menu was great, really, really tasty. I just got back home again and I'm listening to Coldplay on my headphone right now, live in Buenos Aires. Really great sound. The first song I put on was Fix You. I really like this song a lot. In the middle of the song, there is a beautiful explosion of guitars, like fireworks. I think that's really amazing. I saw this band live once in Rotterdam, in the Netherlands. I remember that well. I made a day out of it to visit the city, like visiting some museums and things like that. I was still really psychotic back then, and I was really scared to sit on my seat at the concert. Eventually, I wandered around through the stadium, so I left earlier than the end of the show. I did see most of it though. Today, I also got my books from Amazon. I think that's really nice. I want to read them again. That has been a while ago. Hopefully, there are some people interested to whom I can sell them. A nice signature inside the books as well. Damn, that headphone is really great. The end. Okay, it's a big story today, nearly 40 minutes. I hope you all have a great week. You can always leave me comments, of course. I'll try to reply on most of them. So I would say have a really great week, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.